This program is really geared towards ensuring that all of the social concerns that people have about breeding dogs, particularly dogs that go into pet stores, are fundamentally addressed. The certification program, which will become known as Canine Care Certified, has 5 pillars that serve as its foundation. This program not only addresses physical health, but behavioral health, the environment of the dog, the end of breeding life and potential retirement, and the quality of interactions dogs have with their caretakers. Those are boxes nobody else can really comprehensively check. And so we're very proud and excited to launch this program because we absolutely do think it is going to positively impact the quality of life. This project is personal for me as well as a professional endeavor. I grew up with dogs. I love dogs. It was really important when I was approached about writing the care and standards for breeding dogs for me to think about, is what we have good enough right now? Are minimum standards really good enough for these dogs? And so when I thought about that, and then when I thought about my own dog, and I picture if that was the life that she was living, would I want that for her? My answer is pretty squarely no, and I think she agrees with that. So, wrote these standards keeping in mind that not only do we have to make sure that people can do them, not only do we have to make sure we're not creating undue hardship for the breeders, but that ultimately we owe our dogs more than minimum standard. Good enough isn't really good enough in this case. These are animals that we have special bonds with. We have a special history with. They're our friends. They're our working partners. For some of us, they provide therapeutic interventions. We can do better for them than minimum standard, and they deserve better. And frankly, it's the right thing to do to raise the standards of care we offer them. And so these standards, on top of focusing on the physical health of the dog, which is absolutely a non-negotiable point, also focuses on the genetic health. And we also spend quite a bit of time, much more so than anything else we've seen out there, making sure that the behavioral needs of the dog, starting with its earliest development and beginning with the parents of those animals, are experiencing as good a quality of life as we can possibly afford them in the kennel, so that things work out well for them and for the people who bring them into their homes later on. These standards, particularly because they address concerns that the root cause of many of these sorts of unanticipated problems that people run into when they get a dog from a breeder, is really a way to ensure that people know the dog has had the best start in life, that should help to set them up for an easy transition to a home, and to really reassure people that that dog was treated really well, and that its parents were too. And that's incredibly important.